Welcome, welcome, welcome. TBW Clips. I am Tyson, and today, BLM's back. They're in the courts, and they're demanding George Floyd have an airport dedicated to him. Let's see how.
Hey, what up, my white racist oppressors? My name Brian. I'm 2% black, and I'm gonna be speaking on the new airport that is gonna be in McKinney, Texas, which I'm in favor of. Now let's get into it. The airport will be called George Floyd International Airport.
George Floyd
honor
Airport.
A hero who served as a security guard in the Salvation Army. The airport will not only be not racist, but it will be anti-racist. Airport terminals will be named the following: George Floyd, Jacob Blake, Breonna Taylor, and her.
There you go, Jacob Tate. They're putting all these guys in the same boat, right? All of them. They deserve their own terminal.
Boyfriend, and after the greatest mayor of all time, Lori Lightfoot. Airport runway strips will have strippers and be covered with Black Lives Matter logos painted across all of them in order to fight and combat racism, also known as white supremacy. Flights will only go to Democrat cities such as Minneapolis, Chicago, and Detroit. Any flights coming from Republican cities will be.
That's going to have huge economic damages to the airport, to the airplanes. I don't think to just go certain places, I think that wouldn't do too well for your economics. It wouldn't do too good for your bottom line, right? The more people you have riding, the more money you can make.
Will be labeled a racial threat and shot down immediately with laser-guided missiles. Flights to Minneapolis, Minnesota will be free for looters on May 25th, which is when our hero George Floyd passed away, sadly. Airport lines will include the following, or airport airlines will include the following: Spirit and Air Jordan. There will be no airport security, which means you will save time and not have to worry about being caught up with some funny business like a loaded gun in your bag. Black people will be allowed to bring guns and bombs on planes for self-defense against white supremacy. The N-word will be called the trigger word, which means they will now be allowed to pull it. The airport will have a mega strip club with exotic black dancers and big white girls, which will be great for long layovers. Pre-wrapped blunts and variety of weed edibles, such as brownies and cookies, will be available for in-flight purchase.
Are you guys kidding me? This is probably a joke. This has to be. Or maybe this is how they think. This is what they think of black people. Yeah. Most of them, they think of black people like this.
All pilots will be black trans women. All airlines will have black squares on them to end racism. Oxygen masks that come down will say, "I can't breathe." Before every plane takes off, there will be an 8-minute moment of silence to honor our hero George Floyd. In-flight entertainment will include George Floyd's sex tape and a first-class seating with strippers. In-flight refreshments will include Popeye's chicken, watermelon, and grape Kool-Aid. White people will sit in the back of the plane so that they can live the experience of Rosa Parks. Airport currency will include counterfeit $20 bills. Airport restaurants will include the following: Popeye's chicken. The end. Now let's get to work on this. Let's get this airport built up and stuff. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie, that honey over there, she fine. What's her name? I can't even. I'm nervous. I'm like shaking. My heart's beating out of my chest right now. Hey, let's do it, bro. Let's get this airport built up. Appreciate y'all.
That's an example of freedom of speech. Freedom to act like a complete ass if you so choose.
I think we'll all be on TikTok by the time that I cover Mr. Mayor.
He's an activist. He's I know a lot of people in the audience was laughing. I don't know if this was a joke or if he was trolling, but a lot of people think of black people just like that. Um, I wish we could have probably got some churches in there. We're not all about Popeyes. Churches is good too, but I digress on the chicken. Let me know if you guys think if let me guys know if you guys think that this will be a good idea for an airport. Obviously, you can't have minors, but then again, I guess minors can come through there and watch the sex tapes and the strippers eating fried chicken. Uh, they don't care about minors being involved in any of this sexual activity stuff either. So maybe he's for real. Let me know down in the comments if you think this is crazy, if you think he was trolling, or if you think this is actually a really good idea. All right? Yeah. Thanks for joining me, and you guys have a great day. Bye.